Hi everyone, here's a quick review for you for those rail fans out there. If you, like me, have enjoyed the movie and the TV series Snowpiercer, or the original French comic that it was based on, you might be interested to know that the concept of a giant round-the-world railway actually comes from an idea that came about in 1930s Germany. And surprisingly enough, those plans were extremely well advanced, with multiple designs for different locomotives, rolling stock, and passenger carriages. World War II intervened, and those plans were set aside. There is one German book out there that goes into incredible detail about this supposed trans-European and trans-global railway network. Whereas in English, the sources are a bit sketchy. There's a fantastic new video, and you can find the link below, that does explain the plan with some nifty CGI, beautiful reconstructions of some of the logos. For those who want to understand more about the mechanics of the locomotives, the rolling stock, and the passenger facilities for these planned super trains, in English there is this little book called Broader Than Broad. Broad gauge trains and railways are nothing new. Isambard Brunel considered having an ultra-wide track for his Great Western, and it ran quite successfully, noting too that it was not only fast but also incredibly smooth. Now, this plan never happened, but for those who A, wish to model some of these locomotives and rolling stock, but also who want to understand the mechanical makeup of what these trains were meant to look like and how they were meant to run, and if you can't speak German or write or read German, then check out this book. It is more of a magazine booklet than an actual book itself, and so the information inside is quite technical. It is aimed at the rail nut, the locomotive enthusiast. Or if you're like me that just loves diagrams and illustrations of machinery that just never got off the ground. So, you can see that in addition to the technical text, you have some illustrations, tables. All the illustrations in the tables have been taken from the German book, which is, for those who are interested, oh dear. The surname of the author is Joachim Stahler, and the book itself is called Die Breitspurbahn. Die Breitspurbahn, published in Munich in 1985. Anyway, back to what this one is composed of. So it has illustrations. They feel like they are watercolors with kind of that dreamy, hazy look to them. But in addition to these atmospheric illustrations, there are maps of intended lines, and most impressive are the various cutaways showing not only the locomotives, but also some of the passenger cars as well. And it doesn't stop there. Here is one interesting rendering of what one of the main railway stations would have been, and this dome kind of echoes the crazy Volkshall that was originally planned for the new capital, with one more map for the network. For those who are interested in the mechanics of railways, locomotives, locomotive engineering, and passenger cars, and for those who are interested in 1930s Germany, and in particular some of the fanciful and outright crazy ideas that were planned, then this might pique your interest. For train modelers and for train illustrators, this is also a handy reference, as there's plenty of technical and beautiful illustrated information in here for you to use. This book comes in at 3 captain's hats. There's plenty here to recommend it for those who are interested in the certain technical elements mentioned above. But there is room for a full English translation of the original German book. But for now, we have this, and we have the wonderful recent video that you can find in the link down below. So there you have it. That was a quick journey down some fanciful rails of an alternative history that thankfully never ended up happening. So, if there are any other books about some fanciful projects, particularly related to World War II, please let me know. There's a few books out there that I can review for you. And like I said, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, enjoy and happy reading.